Hey guys, I'm Izdaisho, and I'm going to be playing some Duels of Planeswalkers, and today I'm going to be running a Sepulchral Strength deck that is not really based on sacrificing, it's just based on card advantage. I kept noting in the last game how my opponents kept gaining so much card advantage over me, and I wanted to basically see if I could take that deck to an extreme and actually see if this deck can do really well. I'm a little worried because I didn't really put too much top end into this deck, so it's kind of just trying to gain advantage by using one of your cards to kill more of their cards, or by using one of your cards to get multiple cards out of your deck, and just basically keep presenting them with things that they can't deal with until the game is over. And you manage to kill them. So, I don't know, it doesn't have anything supremely powerful in it, but it also doesn't have anything that's too hard to cast, or that's too situational. And I mean, Blood Artist is a good card, but only if you are able to get it in the right circumstances. So if you have a lot of creatures and you have a sack outlet, then it becomes very good, but otherwise it's not. This hand's okay. I have a removal spell in Diabolic Edict, Yavimaya Elder if I can draw another forest. I would like to not go first in this situation, but that's what we've been dealt. Anyway, sorry about that. That was probably really loud because my phone just rang. Anyway, leading off with a Soul Warden, so that means that he's playing Life Gain, which is not great for me. Not terrible either. I'll probably just Diabolic Edict if I don't draw a land. I drew a Rancor, but I'm just going to make him sacrifice that Soul Warden. I don't want it to stick around and gain him a whole bunch of life, and I don't have anything else to play this turn, so I think it's pretty good. I'm not too worried about being stuck on mana because I do have this Rancor. I'll show you what it does in a second, and I will be able to get there eventually since his deck isn't particularly aggressive, especially if it doesn't get like a Soul Warden into it in Johnny's Pridemate or something like that. So he's going to throw down a Sunstriker, and I'm considering whether I want to attack into that. Yeah, I can probably get to a bunch of lands pretty easily here, so I'm not gonna throw away my Scoop Mob, because I already basically can do that because I have this Yavimaya Elder in hand, so I can just sacrifice it and then play a couple of lands. So I'm not too worried about getting to 5 lands, and alright, just a Divine Favor. See, that's not so bad. He's gonna get like a pretty big life swing here. He's gonna hit me for 3, taking me down to 17 and going up to 25 himself. But I'm really not too worried. I'm definitely in pretty good shape here. So next turn I'll probably just block with my Yavimaya Elder. Alright, there's a Radiant Emissary. Unfortunately, I don't have the mana to sacrifice it this turn, because then I should have just attacked with this. That was really dumb. But, I mean, the 1 damage probably isn't going to matter in the scheme of things, because I'm going to need to take over the game before I want to win it. So this is just a 2/2 flyer, gain him 2 life. Not so bad for me, but definitely not amazing either. So I'm just going to block with the Yavimaya Elder so I don't have to spend the mana to do so. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I should just sacrifice it on my turn so I can draw an extra card. But I really just want to get the 2 lands, which is going to be a swamp and a forest. That way in a couple of turns I can get my Scoop Mob to be gigantic. I drew another land. So I think I should probably play this Creekwood Liege here and take some damage next turn, but again, I'm going to really be turning this game around very quickly, because I'm about to start getting a whole bunch of awesome dudes, and I don't know, I guess it's pretty bad that I'm going to be taking some damage here again, going down to 12, especially since he has this 3/4, and I'm not really sure how quickly I can kill him, but maybe, oh, he's gonna attack with that. So yeah, I might lose this race. I should probably think about drawing some removal in the near future, but at least he can't really attack me anymore. So next turn my Scoot Mob is going to get huge. So I'm going to play this forest out. I think I should put a Rancor on something here. I guess I could trade my Scoop Mob for the 3/4. That wouldn't be bad. And I want to put the Rancor on the Scoop Mob anyway, so that should be okay. And then I can play both my Viridian Emissaries. And hopefully, actually I don't really care. I don't really know if I want him to block here, and I guess I do because I want to buy as many turns as possible. Because I'm only at 12 and he's all the way at 36 somehow. I don't know when that happened. But yeah, this game is definitely not looking good. As I said, like, just not having a huge finisher is pretty bad. Something like Pelaka Worm to draw into would be nice, but I guess the slow start really did end up hurting me. I'm going to take 5 here, going down to 7. Hopefully, I mean, actually I don't really want him to attack, but with this thing, actually I do. I really want him to attack with that, yeah, because it's making my, man, that Divine Favor was actually really important for him in this game. So what can I draw here? Pernicious Deed. I could do that. That wouldn't hurt. Yeah, my Scoop Mob is getting gigantic. Hey, there's a Pernicious Deed. So, yeah. Let us... Oh man, it's going to kill my Scoop Mob. That's so sad. So I'm just going to have to play this out now and then activate it next turn. So I'm just going to attack with everything. Yeah. And yeah, he's obviously just going to block this. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with this just to get some extra damage in next turn. But yeah, he's going to take me down to 2 here, which obviously not great, but he is going to take some damage again next turn. Again, this should probably not have attacked because it was giving +2 to these guys and +1 to all my other guys. My Scoop Mob is going to get in for a ton next turn, so I don't know, maybe I can still win this one, especially if he doesn't really have anything here. Okay, so he's just going to attack with everything. Probably a mistake since he could have absorbed more damage with the Sunstriker. But maybe, I don't know what he's got in hand. Maybe he's got a Day of Judgment himself. Okay. It doesn't look like he's got much. So there's a Yavimaya Elder, which I cannot really afford to play right now. I need to have this open for 5. Right? This is 5. He's taking a lot of damage. He's going down to 5, so yeah, let's just ship the turn right back. And I mean, I'm definitely in a precarious position, especially against a deck that has some flyers in it. But I mean, it could be worse. Why are you playing creatures out, dude? What does this do? He just gains a whole bunch of life. Okay, not much I can do about that. Alright. It's time to activate my Pernicious Deed. Oh, I do get to go get a whole bunch of lands. Or 2 lands, rather, with my Viridian Emissaries. So that's pretty sweet. I get my Rancor back, obviously. And let's get a Forest and a Swamp. And a Swamp. And if I draw a land, then I can play all these cards. Otherwise, I can definitely still play the Spirit Monger. And I don't really think I have any ways to gain life in this deck. But, I mean, he doesn't have any cards, so I actually still stand a chance. And I did draw that land, and thankfully it tapped correctly. And then it tapped incorrectly for this one. That's really funny. I guess leaving up regen is probably better anyway. Though I don't know if there's anything in his deck that can regenerate. But yeah, alright, so I've got a 6/6. I can change colors, and he has got a 21. Oh no. Oh, it's that thing. Okay. Yeah, could be worse. So let's Rancor up this thing and attack with it. And then I'm probably going to block and sacrifice my Yavimaya Elder next turn. Alright. Get in there for a whole bunch of damage. Play Oracle of Muldaya. Hopefully have some lands on the top. Get them out of the way. Diabolic Edict coming up next. Oh no, it's not. It's going to change when I block with my Yavimaya Elder. Alright. He gains 3 life. Cathedral Sanctifier. Gain another 3 more life. And I bet he's going to attack. But he may not. Okay, he is going to attack. And I am definitely going to block here. It would be ill-advised to not block. But, I mean, I'm going to get some more cards. And hopefully I will draw some more creatures to block with. It's unlikely. Actually, let's deselect that and just get 2 forests. Ooh, there's a damnation. This says creatures can't be regenerated, right? Because if it didn't say that, then that would have been sweet. Alright, so I drew a Go for the Throat. I can play both these lands. That's pretty cool. So, should I let him gain the 3 life? I think so. So yeah, let's attack here with this thing. And I kind of want to attack with both just to get in some more damage, but I am at 2, so I don't have all that much leeway. And here we go. There's a card that will allow me to gain some life. So let's pass the turn. I think I'm just going to let him gain the 3 life just because I want to see what card he draws. This is a Johnny's Pride Mate. Okay. So yeah, unfortunately... Oh, sweet. Wait. Yeah, I have to just do this. I wanted to try and gain the 7 life from the Consuming Vapors, but there's no way I can do that, I don't believe. Because if I wanted to kill this, then I would have had to chump block. But yeah, I don't know why he made that attack. It was pretty dumb, especially since he knows what cards I have in hand. Let's see what we got going on here. Just a couple more lands. Rancor coming up next. You should sacrifice a creature, sir. Alright, now we're at a healthy 4 life with a Damnation in hand. And we're swinging in for 10, and he's going down to 10 life, and he's going to need to draw a life gain spell. I don't know why he thinks the game is over, because his deck is full of life gain spells. But if so, this would have been an amazing comeback. I love it when I was just like, yeah, I really need to draw a Pernicious Deed right here, and then it's just like, huh, that's a Pernicious Deed. Now I have to analyze whether or not that actually won me the game. So, okay, he's got a Purity, but I don't think that gains him any life. And I can just rebound the Consuming Vapors. I was like, what? How am I gonna win this game? But yeah, just need to make sure I select the right person, and yeah, that should be the game here. There's a Go for the Throat on top, but I can just hit him for 10 here, and boom. I cannot believe I made that comeback. That was pretty impressive. I'm going to pat myself on the back right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but that was a little pat on the back. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I think that was a pretty awesome gameplay, and have a wonderful day. Bye.